Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Washington Commanders. Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air they go. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Fields out of the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, New York.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go,
They go right back to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
At their own 13-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 16-yard
On the
line.
jump.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 tight. 2. Panther 11. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
18, Pioneer. Ready. 60, Bison, 60.
Here he goes, third and long. That's some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
At the 34-yard line.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go. All right.
Gonna run out of the pistol with Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, Scott. All right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives.
Here we go.
That's a really hard walk off the field.
70. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. A pistol snap, Fields. And he put everything he's got behind it. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. First down throw for Fields. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Get up.
Sending them on the dime. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets with an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On the set.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5.
19, 18. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Daniels now on first down. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and punch it in. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go. 3-19, that's right. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On the out route, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, son.
Tight end in motion left.
3-19, guys, what?
Fields on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go, son. Right.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Jukes away from one. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out right quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's hitting driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up fourth and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, Dragon 60.
Here's Daniels. Brought in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Jets 10. Dave York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, son. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Sheds up a rusher. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's Fields to throw. This is a heater going deep into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Commanders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break.
At the Jets' 19-yard line.
On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look for him. York knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Mevis
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
Now give left side. falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity.
Okay, ready?
And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Unlock Lions. Here we go. Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a move to work. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 24, Jets 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, sir.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Up. Nice rejection. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Fields throwing here. Looking underneath here for Hall. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here we go, son. Go.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. Find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go.
You got a mini base.
Now Fields again. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or a big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go, son. Green 19.
There he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down. Riggs. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check smash. Go street.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Hurt. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Daniels now. It is cut left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. The play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. Steady.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On the ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let go. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
New York knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. Easy. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
First down throw for Fields. That's complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You got a mini basement. Why not? You got a mini basement. Why not? Tonight.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Throw is caught. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
3rd down, give to Hall. Only a yard that time. He forces 4th and 1.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 34, Jets 16. Cade York to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 12. And the Jets first down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jets first down.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get, it's a shame they couldn't quite connect. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 58 was
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds its target. That's Taylor. And they get this down to the 28. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Jets first down.
Another throw for Fields. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Go.
Now Fields again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Fields throwing once more. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, Fields has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go.
The Jets will line up for a 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders close to picking up their 5th win. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Ready?
On the first down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Back to the well again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Check. Come on, set, ready.
Another carry for it. He's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
23. Jets 22.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. This is a design look for Fields.